basically I talked to her, about the
basically this
state
video was kind of
account
long,
name, Anthony
so I'm breaking it
Andrews
down
Cooler,
so it could be
and I'm calling
digested.
who you're talking to. When I worked under that estate's name for the retirement, but now I found out about my nationality, so I basically chosen to use the name Nikis L. And we already worked all that out. And then the lady I spoken to basically said that she had sent a check to let me see, American Post and Parcel 1012 East Avenue J, Lancaster, California, number, and she said 2255, but actually it's 225 apparently. And then yesterday when I went in to check on the check, all rights reserved, I went to go check on the check, and nothing was in there yesterday evening, but I got there this morning about 9:05 or something like that, and a check was in there, and I don't think the mailman ran this early. So, and then we spoke on some things. You want to pull up the account and see what's on there first before I go on?
No, not a problem. Let me go ahead and just have you verify your date of birth.
The birth date I was told was December 16, 1969.
Okay, so this is your account, correct?
This is the account that they had given me from when I retired. Yes, like I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, go ahead and give me your address, your correct address one more time.
Okay. See, this is another thing. This is what's happening. When I initially had the contract, it was 1012 East Avenue J, Lancaster, California, number 225. And I don't want to put the man out there. The guy that basically I had given permission to receive mail and post there for me, unless you want it. But now, because then I went and changed it. And on this, when I went there this morning, the address, the box number, which was originally 225, I went there this morning, opened that one up. Now a check is there. It says care of 1012 East Avenue J 255. Now that seems like somebody playing a game with me. And then also, I spoken to the lady, and this time she gave me a disclaimer, and the last part of the disclaimer was, if you sign 2 checks, do I give LACERA permission, to basically investigate it and involve the police? First of all, LACERA cannot investigate anything because LACERA is a corporation. Now I need to know a name that I can contact that can accuse me of anything. And also, I do not give the police, the sheriff, or anyone like that any permission over me or in my jurisdiction, because according to their own boss, who they call the Pope of Rome, had basically given Barack Obama a letter and explained to him all factions operating on the land, like the police, the sheriffs, all those factions are not authorized to operate in that faction, and only the U.S. Marshals shall be operating on the land, and that's only for mail purposes. So I stand by that, what he's given to them, and then for my own jurisdiction, I do not give any of those factions or anyone a jurisdiction over me. Now, this has been determined that this is mine by right, so why are people playing games with me? And then I do not authorize them to set me up, especially if this is mine by right. I don't want nothing that's not mine. I've already let you know that all time and time again. If I owe you anything, just make it plain, and I'll work out something to make sure that that fiat or work off or do something is given back to you. But I've been told, even by the County of Los Angeles, when I retired, when I was working under my estate's name, I didn't know about any of these things back then. I was just working like any other man or woman, until I educated myself and found out what's going on. And even besides that, that's why I always ask the question, is it mine by right? You say, yes, it's yours by right. Do you owe anything? What is the requirement from receiving this? Nothing. Just we promised that we're gonna do this for you. You know, basically because of the Clan D that basically you contributed to when you were working. Okay. Did I sell my soul for that? No. Okay. So I want to know with full faith on your part and full faith intent, what is your full disclosure behind all of this? Because why are you going, not saying you personally, but why is LACERA or their management, whoever is behind this, why are they going through all of this? You know, that's all I want to know. You know, if I owe you something, if it's not mine, don't give it to me. I don't want it. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, let me finish up the validation. To be honest with you, I'm not sure what's going on your account because I don't have access to the details yet. So I'm a little bit, I'm not understanding what's going on, again, because we haven't completed the validation. So let me, for that address that you...
What you mean the validation, though? What do you mean by the validation? If it's already been determined in his mind, what do you need to validate?
But I need to ask you some security questions so I have full access to the account.
Right.
First of all, the address that you gave me, what is the zip code for that address?
Okay, their zip code is 93535.
Okay, so we've established this is your account. You're Mr. We have Anthony Fuller.
No, that's my estate's name. That's my estate's name. That's the name I was given at birth by my mother. And then, so I don't want to go through all the details, but since that's how y'all trying to be technical, I'm gonna be technical.
No, but I'm just trying to clarify based on the information that I have access to.
Right, and I'm just trying to let you know so you guys, because you guys basically, when I talked to you yesterday, she went into the disclaimers and all these things. So since we've been disclaiming, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the record why I'm doing what I'm doing. The Pope of Rome, the Vatican, it's been determined over 100-some years ago. If you read the letter addressed to Barack Obama in 2014, he stated that they illegally and fraudulently transferred and incorporated the estates of men and women, and incorporated and put them in all capital letters, and now all kind of abbreviations and affiliation names that seem similar to them. That's why he said he returned all those names, estates and estates, back to the people. So I have right to use those things now. But because people still are trying to be tricky, not saying you, but there is a faction that's trying to be tricky and get around that, what he had decreed them to do, because he is their boss. So that's what I'm saying is I'm not speaking for him. He said that, apparently. So now people are trying to do things to be sneaky and trick and traps. You cannot set a trap for me. That's why I determined last time a corporation cannot talk. You're not a corporation because you're talking to me. That means we're both alive. We're talking to each other. A corporation cannot speak, nor they can it hear or understand or overstand. So it's already been determined that I'm a live, living man talking to you. I'm not a corporation. But I have the right to use this name. So because I retired using in my estate's name, now I have the right to receive this according to you. But I choose to receive it in my proper capacity, being Ibri, an American de jure, on the land, what they call California now, Turtle Island. So that's why, you know, I'm trying to be honest. I'm trying to be, what's the words I'm looking for? Good faith, intent. I'm trying to do all those things. That's why I'm trying to let you know, if this is not mine, I do not want it. But you said it is mine, so I got the right to receive it. But in my proper capacity. So that's all I'm trying to do. So why are people playing games with me? So if the lady told me yesterday when I spoke to her that it was going to 225, how did I, and it was nothing in 225, I mean it was going to 255, and then I went to the box 225 yesterday and opened up the box. Nothing was in there. I went there this morning about 9:05, a mailman don't run that early. And I went inside of number 225, opened up the and I have a letter from LACERA, says single piece 2601 T11 26011 SP05. I haven't opened it. Anthony M. Pooler, care of 1012 East Avenue J, 255, American Post and Parcel, Lancaster, California, and their zip code is 93535. That sounds like that's playing games to me. And
Let me ask you a couple of security questions. Based on the information that you gave me, we show a 225. So,
well,
I'm not sure if the post office did something, but we mailed it to the 225.
right. And that's what I'm saying. And I went there today and I spoke to the gentleman. I will give his name if you ask for it, but like I said, I'm trying to keep him out of it. I don't know what's going on, but he's the one that runs that location. So I went there today and he said, no, your box is 225. And I did change that box. It may have been 225, but I maybe gave him the wrong key back. So,
Yeah, so if you can answer a couple of security questions, I can confirm to make sure that's the address that we have.
right.
As far as a different number, I mean, it wouldn't be, something that we did. We just mail it out to the address that you provided.